Hello people, this is Indible, welcome to Roguetech. After the last mission, we happen to have Viper to bring up in storage, so we might as well do it, depending on the condition of it, and given how the game somehow refuses to let us grow taller. We might as well start growing wider, thus bringing more mechs, perhaps bringing a 6th mech if we don't, if we happen to get this in decent condition, which we haven't. I'm just looking at it from outside, and yeah, this thing is pretty much broken completely. Repairing it wouldn't be actually that much. And it's only 5 days. The problem is this is a Viper and we only have 5 tons to work with because we bring a lot of stuff in it, namely jump jets. But we could make this our backstabber. Problem is it's got a turret plus 1 accuracy at long range. So, I don't know, could be a thing, but it also could give us a lot of money because it's an Omnimech, so scraping it, it's 480,000 civils, which I'd rather take than a mech in which we only got 5 tons to work with. So Viper scrapped. We got 2 days of repairs to go through. Well, 4, but we got 3 bays, so... And I think we have another day, another 2 days of fatigue here, so that's it. Everyone's set to go. Hopefully the next mission, the next 3 schools mission gives us something better to work with regarding what we find on the field. We're going with the V-Tool contract. Whoops, the Archer has a violation somehow. I didn't see it last time we dropped. So let's go. Come on, Megbay. I want Megbay. Let's go to fix it. Let's go to see what it is, and hopefully we fix it in no time. Oh, of course, the supercharger. Well, I guess we put it in because it's something we very much want in there. Whoa, we've got tons of stuff to sell. Hopefully this mission we're going in gives us some either mech parts, or I would love to get some MRM improved ammo. We've been going for ages with this load we have on the Archer and have found nothing to improve it. It would be good. So we have a Seth stealth bomber. We're taking... Okay, let's go here. We don't want the Whitworth. We're going to leave it at home. And apparently we can't bring our 2 mechs, so we're only bringing the Yellow Jacket. Let's go fix the pilots. We want Arbiter on the Gauntlet. Indivill will go into the Centurion. Kleist will go into the Firestarter. And Mummy Bear will go into the Archer. We also got Paradise, who has got the Yellow Jacket affinity, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. And Witness will go on the Seth stealth bomber, and hopefully this is good enough to deal with whatever we find in. I think we were going against Marix, we'll see it in a second. We're definitely playing for Comstar, but I can't remember who we're going against. So problem is the Seth bomber, I'm not sure if it brings AMS or not. We could be in quite some problems if it doesn't. Still, it's a very good V-tool, so it can probably carry us for a bit in this mission. We have to get it to survive, I guess. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. So let's see what we get. Regarding the works on the flat 2 stairs up from where we at, they hopefully have stopped drilling as much as they did these days, so hopefully we're better in that sense and we can get through the recording without too much noise. So, oh well, we don't know what we're dealing with, but it's very good money and very good salvage, so hopefully it's all decent mechs we're facing here.
Command interface initiated.
And we're going against medics, definitely. So, they're by the pond there. Let's hope we can drop a bit nearer. Well, not expecting to be able... Well, we actually are. So, there's a small rock in here. Let's see if we're able to make it here. And we are. Oh, that's the... yeah, that's a very fun to play. So, I'm seeing vehicles, mostly. Thumper, Marson, a sprint and a lightning bolt. They won't be too bad. And we also see... that's what I'm talking about. Okay, we got a Warhammer, a Drillson, an Urban Lord. This Urban Lord DRX, I think it's bringing Thumper as well. So we're going to be... and the Catapulter too, which I can't remember exactly what it brings, but let's see what we have here. Someone moved. Yeah, the sprint, I think. It didn't do much, so we're most likely going to... Can I get up this way? I can't. So, Fire Starter, you have a mission, and this is get rid of the tanks in the other side of the pond. Catapult does nothing, Warhammer does nothing.
Orders?
So we can get in with the gauntlet, and we have a flyer which has already moved and hasn't moved that much. So we go for it and we get the attack barrage out of the table.
You shouldn't have come here.
We've got no decent targets right now. Everything that is left hasn't moved still, that we can get direct line of sight to hasn't moved, so we let the Thumper... actually wasn't the Thumper, it's someone from the reinforcements. Who was it? So the tank which has disappeared. Urban Lord is obviously going to do some stuff to us, so I might want to just get in like a madman with the jet booster and see if we're in range to send the Warhammer and the catapult a gift. Well, could be better, could be worse. So let's see what we are at in terms of... Oh, we don't have heat here. Let's see what we can do. We've got flares, yeah. Well, not bad. He lost evasive. And the Urban Lord is a heavy ragwan, so probably going to be a priority target for us as well. Let's see what the lightning bolt does. Misses the PPC. That's good. And the Thampa, yeah, that's what I was mostly afraid of. Manages to hit on a Thampa shot, so well, it's okay. We get in with the archer and see what chances we got on the Thampa. Well, lightning bolt looks good. Thampa looks better, but as I said, I mostly want the fire starter to get that. And we actually happen to have a chance on the lightning bolt, so we switch to anti-air missiles and see if we can get rid of this heavy PPC, as this will also be quite a bit of nasty work. Luckily the fire starter didn't lose the evasion, so mostly good for us.
Roger. Full speed.
57, but I much rather take this 44 we missed. And finally we've got the Centurion. We've got direct line of sight to the heavy PPC, so we go for it. The Ghost connected and some LRMs connected,
Good to go.
which is most excellent. We keep going this way because we want... Come on, sometimes it happens. Yeah, 9 evasion. Watch me, I'm flying. This hopefully gets us out of line of sight for the Martian. Probably the Thampa is still going to hit us, but Warhammer moves and checks evasion problems and shoots some very worrying laser stuff. AMS flare held, with the shots from the drill zone. Catapult also shoots, but the flares hold. We got good evasion now with the set, so okay, I want to move and shoot the lightning bolt again. Hopefully we hit again on the side. We'll have to do a follow-up. I was hoping to get it off the table right now, but what can you do? We've got the Thampa and we've got the Flyer going next, the A11. Let's see what the Thampa does. Lightning moves first and goes for the lightning jacket, misses, which is very good news for us. And Thampa, well, went for the Centurion, which is very good for us because it means we keep our evasion on the fire starter. Yeah, that's the problem. We don't have kitchens there, so we're going to try and soften up a bit the panther. We actually hit once and he's stuck. And the archer can also hide from the reinforcements.
Full speed, no target.
And you should have a better hitchings up here. And we get the heavy PPC
Vehicle down.
off, which is most excellent. Yeah, that was likely to happen. I think that was the Urban Lord, but he shut down.
Waiting on you, Commander.
So jet boost is still good. Let's see if we somehow... That's 6 evasion, which is pretty good. And problem is, going in this way we don't have arrow shots, so we're probably going for the tank, even though we have the mech shutdown. It won't bring us that much good stuff if we go for it, so we're trying with direct arrow shots to get it down. It's open on the side. Hopefully it opens itself, it destroys itself when moving, as we got fire going there.
What can I do for
So,
you?
Clist, can you get up here? You can, but we have a failed chance on the supercharger. I'm still wondering what happened. We want to shake off stability problems in case
Moving fast.
Thampa gets going at us again. And let's see what they do. They focus the Seth. Warhammer should shut down now. Yeah, we got a bombast hit. That's a problem, but you should also quite overheat now. And at this point, I know, we still have the tanks up, but we've got 2 shutdown mechs, so
I've got your back.
we want to shift targets, at least with Enderville. So what do you have? 86 and 76 on the RB. More worried about the Warhammer. We do have a 7.5 already. We hit torsos.
They will be done.
Gauntlet. Can't get line of sight
On my way. Double
to
shot.
the reinforcements, so we go again against Thampa. And we hit turret
Commander?
once, but it's mostly a very decent shot. So let's see what are our options here. We can move for 4 and get
On my way.
a shot into the RB. I actually thought we were going... Do we have anything else? We have the Marson available and very good kitchens, so whatever. It's only an AC-10, but we have to soften it up a bit for the fire starter.
Damage is light.
And
Good to go.
the flyer will get come on, how near do I have to get him? Okay, it's only for movement, but we get into the Urban Lord's back. Hopefully we're able to do something here. Do we have? Yep, we actually have a shot on the catapult, so we start working on it as well. Heavy MRM-30, that would also be a thing,
Power-up detected.
because we happen to have heavy MRM Apollo ammo lying around.
I hear ya.
So Firestarter can get the supercharger back in after one turn. So hello,
Pedal to the metal.
you Thampa, we're in.
Here we go.
We rake it up 6-7 evasion, which is
Battletech
good enough in
power-up
my books.
detected.
And yeah, with you guys, we
Going
want
full
to
throttle.
get going on these people. Do we have? No, they're all up, so we're mostly going for the Warhammer,
Target.
and I know. Okay, we got a head hit. Yeah, that's worrying,
Minimal damage, Commander.
but he shuts down again.
Talk to me.
Centurion. Has a shot to the
Roger
Urban
that.
Lord.
Giving him everything I've got.
We hit the leg,
I'm receiving you.
and the Gauntlet sadly is not likely to get in range, and it also has a jumped so it's only 2 evasion, well 3 if we get here, but we probably don't have that very good shot, so yeah, that's quite better, and we get 3 evasion as well, so might as well get in here.
Interested in melting armor.
We only hit the tag, but we've got the ultra unjumped. Catapult moves and probably destroys the Seth. He actually hasn't. We might want to get the Seth out of trouble next turn, but I'm not seeing mass survive anywhere, so we probably can get. Okay, we've got open on the side, haven't we? So 4 evasion, 5 evasion, but if we go with the booster, we might be able to get 5 or 6 evasion and still have a shot. Yeah, that's good. Come on, you told me it was around here. 6 evasion. Ah, we over twisted a bit, but whatever. We don't have arrows, so we will shoot the Urban Lord.
Critical hit.
Okay, that's good. The Urban Lord has got. Oh, he's got 1 injury, but I'm guessing that's 1 injury from the head hit. So let's see
Waiting on you, Commander.
what we can do. We take off the supercharger. We're not in range to get you, and I'd much rather hit you from the
I
side.
read you, Commander. Moving out.
Hopefully this is good enough. If not really. We have we have the gauntlet down there to do things.
How can I help?
So, Centurion wants to
Printing.
get the Hephaestus off the table. We didn't pick parts from these when we found one in base defense. We can get the masking, but if we get him like this, we have no shot on him. So mask out, and hopefully we still have a shot. We're going to eat an ultra, well, not an ultra, an AC-10 shot, but we've got a chance to get the Phantom off the table, so we do.
Bye. Yeah, Commander.
Archer wants to go
On my way. Double time.
and get the RB out of the table. You're not bringing the... I'm thinking that my Emeralds might be a bit too much, but being burned before we want him off the table. So, yeah, I'm just getting it destroyed, but
Commander?
our Seth must survive. So, still one shot of arrows. The last one. And we're going from the side we got open. We're probably going to destroy one of the MRMs,
Affirmative.
the heavy ones. Yeah, he's only got one left.
All out of long-range missiles, Commander.
Okay, we dodged the AC-10 shot. Very good for us.
It's go time.
So, the fire starter resumes.
Got it. Max speed, no shooting.
Connects the supercharger, and we try and scare the Martian with. We've got follow-up with
I live to serve.
the gauntlet, so the only problem is we actually have jammed again. So we try to get closer to have a better chance on the max shots. We're not going to do much.
I've got your back.
Centurion also, well, we don't want to close in that much. Yeah, that's the sweet spot,
I'm moving.
and you should
Triggering an
have,
alpha strike.
yeah, that's
That's one
pretty
less
much
on.
everything, but
Ready for orders.
did I see Omni? I did, which makes me
Location
think,
confirmed.
well, I don't know. We have got 3 cards in storage, but that wasn't a 3, was
Waiting
it?
for orders.
You're off. You've withstood enough punishment, so we can deal with the Martian on our own. Pretty much missed, and he's panicked.
What can I do for you?
So we take off the supercharger for starters. Can we get in range for a kick? We can. So we take out. We're still overheating, apparently. We're still overheating. Okay.
You betcha.
So a kick, which hopefully goes in. No, we missed. But we have bulwarks, Juggernaut. It gives us bulwark.
Talk to me.
You hit your stuff. And now
Aye, aye.
we all focus the north.
Roger.
We missed the ghost,
Ready for orders.
but we have ultra shots on him. Go from the front because it's where we got him mostly open, but we missed both our ultra shots, which means he probably gets another turn. Get closer with the archer and try to get some hits, but we're mostly hitting it on the other side, the side which is not as weakened. Luckily he missed, so we go back again. Your weak side is here, and we apparently we can't get anything in. Yeah, we overheat if we do so. We just kick you, still miss, and the bosses don't get you open, so we start punching from the other side, and we can hit front this way, and we destroy him from a through armor crit to SRM ammo. So let's see what we got on the table. I don't think we have a Hephaestus part stored, so well, we do have one heavy MRM, and we should have some ammo on the table if we haven't blown it out completely. We get 255,000 civils, sorry, from it once we have our drop and ammo costs deducted. This is very tempting, but it's only 4 parts, so let's see what else we got on the table. We actually got one part of the Hephaestus, and it's a very good mech. I probably should take the heavy MRM30s because there will be ammo for it, I'm guessing. Yeah, no, I've seen, well, that's a lot of good stuff we have here. This was a very good mission indeed. So 2 more tons of heavy MRM ammo. We only need 1. So, and yeah, we got exchanges, we got everything on the table. We very much need to get things going. Yeah, we were facing a hyper laser, a bomb burst. That was some scary stuff. We've got even a medium BSPL around. And yeah, a battle computer headshot, which might be a thing. We take it just in case. But I do want exchanges. We're missing them right now. We could also take the fire control system targeting control Mark II. This would be a very good thing, but... And we have 1 bin of heavy MRM Apollo, so we just take the regular one, and we're going to do some reshifting on the archer. once we factor in random salvage, we get one part of the A11, one part of the Marsen, two parts of a Sprint, one part of the Urban Lord, one part of the Hephaestus. We get the hub laser, large laser we can sell, LRM-10 we sell. We got the battle computer headshot, good. I'll keep it around just in case. The two exchanges we picked, heatsink we can sell, improve heavy jam jets we might keep for something later, and we even got two laser insulators, so we might be able to do something with that hyper laser not too distant in the future. I know we did have the Hephaestus up for grabs, but I'd much rather start improving the builds we have than go straight for an egg which is going to be out of commission for a month and a half while I'm building it, and that's assuming it gets out of storage in decent condition, which it might not. So some 3-4 days repairs, I'm guessing. 3 days, not bad. Did we get... No, actually the archer was not damaged, which gives us the option to just start the reworks there right away. We do have an exchanger here. Okay, let's see what we do, because we've got the MMLs which can go. Let's see how much tonnage we have to work with, because we might want to keep not MMLs, the heavy MLMs. Thank you very much. So we'd have to free up a ton, but that's easily done. I'm even thinking I want to get Clan Endo and Clan Ferro in here. So we still have... Oh, we don't have the Artemis computer here, which could be a problem. Where do we have it? We have it on the Centurion. We have it on the Centurion. Can the Centurion work with... Well, it can work, and it could very much do so. So we're just moving stuff to the side. We're getting a bit lower on center. Right torso. We're going to be hot right now, but I'm okay with it. We might want to drop the... Yeah, that just has the range of a regular medium laser. So we get it out and we get an exhaust tie-in. We also have quite some ear mediums, which we could very well take in. And yeah, it's going to be some 10 days repairs mostly I'll be going through here. And actually, instead of the EXO, I might want to take the ER medium regular. Let's see where we at in terms of heat. Not good. Not good. If we start going the battle computer route, we're going to need more tonnage here. So we got regular and acid if we don't do anything else, and space for one heatsink. Let's see, that's 27. That's 57 just from the MRMs, the regular and the heavy. And we got 69 head sinking, so I'm thinking we get it a bit up. You're actually just half a ton. So it's mostly the same as getting a double heatsink in, and we get some extra in terms of cooling down. We want to move the regular ear medium to center torso. In this way we can bring the clan ear medium to the arm, and yeah, we've moved into a much better hit deficit. It's only 11, which means probably the center torso ear medium will have to be silent sometimes, but that's good. And finally, just let's think a bit for a moment about dropping the engine for a moment and see if we got an emergency cooling system, which we have. So that's another ton of MRM ammo we could put in, mostly because I think I want to armor up a bit. Actually going to be a bit under tonnage if we do it this way. Do we want to get radical in there? Do we have proto heatsinks actually? No, we don't, so would be only talking, but we haven't got yeah, that's much better. We're actually overcooling right now, which means we can drop one laser insulator probably and get back the core 300 in. Excellent. So that's how we roll for now. It's a 500,000 investment into repairs, but it's going to be quite better from doing this. We're just dropping the 2 mmls and shifting them for a heavy MRM30 and changing the lasers a bit, which is good. Just means we get better things going. The Whitworth we could touch, but I'm not for the moment. And we've got some 8 days to go in repairs. Time might have come to actually look for a quick travel. What have we got near us? It's 10 days, but we're moving to, well, 3.5 might be a tad too much for us. I can't connect to this. Yeah, it's only a half school. 3.5. Come on, I want a nice 3 schools planet. Just not too far from us. No, 48 days is definitely not what I want to do. tricky. So 14 days it is apparently, but we had another one which might be quite better. Yeah, indeed. So to Zollikofen we go. Okay, all our mechs have gone out of repairs, so we're going to just shift a bit things in the gauntlet. We're madly overcooling here, so time has come to drop the tag and see what we can do with our 2 tons. We have a medium improved, yeah, and we also got a near medium. This gets us in a bit of heat trouble, but I think we're going to profit from it. Let us see if we have a fire control system which makes more sense than improved, but we actually don't. One could argue we could go for an advanced targeting computer, but it just improves the, well, gives us jump chance, so why not? Why not? We're gonna try it for a bit. We're traveling through space, so we have time to just shift things a bit. And I don't think we can do much here. We've just brought this thing up, so we could lower the engine a bit. We have the slots to put in. No, we actually don't have the slots to put in double heatsink. Well, we do if we drop the patchwork, but that's not what I'm trying here. And yeah, just half a ton, not worth it. So you stay like this. And we see if there's something we can do with you. I think we have talents. No, we don't. I must be confusing it with the other playthrough I'm doing, so not much else going in here. Well, obviously we could rework it completely, but that's not the point of what we're trying to do here. So no sense in doing nothing at all. You're good as you are. Let's see if we picked something worth bringing up. You never know. You start amassing big whole part and sometimes you get a surprise, but I guess not. We're just going through space and enjoying the 4 or 5 days of doing nothing we have. So time has come for the gamma pod. We're going to a new planet. We will want to hire some people, most likely. So rewards complete on the Archer, and it's just enjoying the 6 days we have until we get to Zollikofen. And this actually also will bring, okay, You're okay. So let's see, who do we have on the hiring hall? So, noble and wealthy, not worth it. Vehicles with cautious, which does nothing. We could retrain him if he is good enough, but doesn't look like. Kraken, ex-military, warrior, brave, assassin. Here we have it, our second headhunter, but he's a Kickstarter pilot. I don't know if they fixed the bug in which you couldn't hire them just when you landed into a planet. And here we have ex-military, athletic, noble, wealthy, mech warrior, which might make a decent enough addition, but we're just going to wait for a bit. So, what do we have here? Plenty of good stuff, but the problem is they're mostly urban missions. Well, not mostly. Yeah, we should be good on the 3 schools ones. So let me make a small cut here and we decide what to do when we get back. So I'm back. I was looking through the missions available, and this looks like a very much doable recovery. Would be going against one lance only probably, so we'll get to it in a second. But first I very much want to see if in the whole Jiangxi anyone, probably Klist, yeah, Klist can get a point in piloting, which is very good, because we're relying very much on 3 of our 4 mechs to use superchargers and masks. So we want these mechs to be able to keep their superchargers and masks up for a bit longer, as they're mostly mid-range builds, so we need them to be able to close on what we're doing. So we can, well, you won't be able to get into your mech, so we bring, was it a Smirk on the Whitworth, and finally we get the Galleon, the Yellow Jacket. I know we're going under strength as always, but I really want to see what the Archer can do with its improved loadout. And also we should have 2 more instances of fire at mid-range with the Gauntlet, so I think we're going to be mostly okay with it, as long as we don't draw many support lances. From what I've read from the description of this recovery, we should only be facing going for one objective, which is to retrieve tech 1. We have another recovery, but that's a 2 objectives one, and we must get the tech and a cover top. So we probably will open next chapter with this one or the Blackout. We also have a Blackout laying around, so pretty good selection of missions, and we can finally, hopefully, get into 3 schools territory and a bit beyond. Although to get over the 3 schools, to get into 3.5 4 schools, we really need to get more AMS into our mechs. We're probably going, the next mech we make is going to be a dedicated AMS carrier, probably even bringing 2 AMSs to the board. but that'll be something for the next chapters when we finally get
Command
one
interface
and we got
initiated.
the AMS Meg 2s or advanced ones going on. So, as we said, one objective, an evac, and we've got friends as well, which means we might want to get into a different angle so they have the chance to make a pincer with us on the defending force. Doesn't look like we have supporting lances. We'll see it. I'm seeing a lamb, probably a Phoenix Hawk, yeah, a Centurion A2, nothing too worrying for now. We've already got our setup going and our friends bring gift reads and whatnot, so it's probably going to be interesting. They're closing in, which means they've got sensors on the up forward thing, so yeah, lamb moved, did nothing. Centurion probably won't do nothing much either, so we close in and hide with the Woodward. He's not the one we want to be in the open. That's a thing for the Firestarter too. So DNI on, supercharge on, let's see how far you can sprint. You probably want to come in like this. Oh, I just realized what map is this mission going on. That's, well, some bad memories for me here, as I happen to lose two very good mechs. We see the lamb, but we weren't able to get a shot on it. Probably you will if we happen. Yeah, you do have a hit chance. Well, not a hit chance, but we only see the Centurion A2 and the Phoenix Hawk. We're putting the acid up because we very much want to hit him some overhead. So 8 stack of acids marked. Not excellent damage, but we got some damage and a bit of acid going for us. Well, we might as well shoot. We hit one machine gun shot. And the yellow jacket can probably get visuals on this thing. Well, it can't because it's night and whatnot. 1 in 10 is not good enough, but you're probably getting down in no time. And there's actually one support lance, which is what I'm mostly suspecting we're seeing with the lamb and the Centurion. I'm guessing the main force is hidden. We'll see it next turns. Centurion can also get direct line of sight. So we only move. We don't need to get any closer than that. It's not a very good shot. 20s and 30s. Miss the goals, but we managed to hit some of the LRMs. If it keeps closing, which is good.
How can I help?
And Centurion should be able to move into a better spot right now. Problem is getting the LRMs into range without... Well, we might want to forgo perfect hit chance. We see a Trebuchet 6X. I think that's the upgraded one, 5 tons higher one. So let's see where. No, actually the support lands is higher up. Might as well.
Roger that.
We got scanned as well. Another time, sorry.
Yes, Commander.
So you can keep. Oh, we actually see something. An LBX2 carrier. Centurion shouldn't have such high. I'll get to it. Sorry. Such high evasion, so we're able to land some very good hits there. And the Whitworth actually can get an obstructed shot, so 33s, 52s. What do we want? Well, that's mediums, larges and machine guns. So we're going for the Centurion. Got him open, which is good. Let's see what the Lamb does. My guess is he'll be going for one of our vehicles, either tank or the flyer. So what I was saying about this mob, in another recovery mission I did some months ago, I was going above this ridge with my 4MX when all of a sudden I contacted a stealth lens, and a nasty one. It was massacre. I lost 3 mechs in that mission, I think, which was got me a setback, quite important setback. I had to get back into school missions territory after it. So not in range for a kick, I'm guessing. You are. Not if we hit from here, but if we do it from here, you might. Although I'm just thinking we might as well do it like this, because we got you open on this torso and we had a chance of just critting you out. So Skulker moves in, doesn't really do much, and our flyer also gets in. I just realized we have an avatar on the table. That's a mech I very much want, and the avatar 2. Are you the heavy improved, the improved ghost, heavy ghost one? Might well be. We'll see it in a moment. Well, we only got 38 on the Centurion, so I know it's only a 24, but that avatars always scare me, so let's go out. No, we actually had the Centurion's AMS to rattle off and help us for a bit. Yeah, supercharge out. Hopefully we don't blow it by just moving, as well, just disconnecting it as we had last time. So we can't do much as for Hitchens there, but we can here. Hopefully you're out of the table. You are. And he didn't get to shoot at us, which is most excellent. Avatar moved. I think that was only a 25 hit. I don't know if he hit us with the... Yeah, it's an LBX. Well, it's got heavy PPC, so we're going to have fun with him. We want the galleon to to start moving up because he'll have to get there and provide a hittable target, and let's see what the LBX2 does. He just shot the yellow jacket, so
Good to go.
we're still good. You've got the supercharger on a fail chance, and we still have no hitchings on the Phoenix Hawk, so we go for the Skulker.
Don't need to tell me twice.
6 evasion is pretty good. We actually hit him on the side and we blow him up. We want to avoid getting into the capture zone quickly because that will make them focus the mech vehicle we put in there. But I think that's pretty much it. We've got the avatar here, which is going to be our prize mech probably, if we can help it. So, yeah, Yellow Jacket out, but the Phoenix Hawk just moved. So this is our chance. But you, my friend, will get him like a madman because we want the avatar to have something to shoot at. It's going to be the other mechs which are going to get feisty on the Phoenix Hawk. It's only a medium after all, so we should be able to get some things going. Ifrit starts punching. Well, that's not helpful, Ifrit. That's really not helpful. You just covered the capture zone with mines and whatnot. We have direct line of sight here. Still bad hitchances. We actually got him open on his left arm. Our friends closing in right now means the opposition has to worry about us coming from 2 places at once. Let's see hitchances here, because I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced I should get in on the Phoenix Hawk. So I probably want to move to here and let's see what I can do. Oh, that's a 7% fail chance. We should have paid a bit more attention. Let's see what we can do on the LBX2 carrier. And we get him off the table, which is most good. So Trebuchet moves and goes for the Galleon. Well, we put it there for a reason.
Receiving you.
And the Archer finally can get closer to the Phoenix Hawk. Still very bad chances, but what can you do? We're going to hit some. Yeah, heavy MRM is unjammed, which means next turn
I hear ya.
we can do something about it. And let's see. We got a 54, so we're actually going in on this thing. Even though, yeah, we have the...
Coordinates received.
We hit him, which means he's unstable now. And we do some work on his armor. But I really want the Whitworth to attack from the other side. The important part was getting him unstable. We should have our friends go a bit on the Avatar and the Trebuchet. Hopefully they focus for a bit on our friends, on our allies, and leave us be. leave us work a bit on the
Yes, Commander.
Phoenix Hawk, so
Whatever you say, boss.
we can do a bit of shot work. Okay,
Go time!
Lamb is out of the table, it is
Hostile
most excellent.
Yikes! That hit hard!
Yeah, I know, we hit you once with something, but it's okay, it's going to be
No
okay.
shooting. Just running.
So 30s and 33s. We take the 33 and we actually hit once on the right arm. Probably taking the galleon off direct contact, or pulling back a bit with it. I'm actually now just thinking, how are we going to overheat the avatar?
Talk to me.
Oh well,
Ready to run.
that'll be something for the Whitworth to worry about, I guess.
Copy that.
So, some pot shot in the direction of the trebuchet. And we want to move out a bit to see if they engage Aralis.
Good to go.
Archer can move here,
Going full throttle.
and yeah, looks good enough for me. Problem is we're just grinding through the regular MRM ammo. We're not going to have much left, but well, there was a chance to get the trap off the on the ground, but I guess he leaves to shake stability for his turn. And the avatar goes on the Ifrit, which is most good because it means it's mostly showing us it's back, not for the fire starter, but my guess is decisions. Well, 7 is very good evasion, and we're going to vigilance this, so very good hit chance here, but I want to keep piling on this one. As we already established,
Critical hit.
we want to
Good to go.
work on the avatar next, even if it means getting a bit of damage in. I think it's going to be well worth it. So you should be on the
Score
ground,
critical hit.
and if you get an injury, you're incapacitated. So Ifrit, go and hit him up, please. Shoot your infernos and whatevers. No,
How can I help?
probably don't have any left. So 3 evasion and very good shots on the avatar. It's mostly fresh from the side, and we only hit the
Standing by.
medium. And some alarms. Gauntlet has very good hit chance, so we take it.
We can do this. Let's
Full
go.
destroyed,
Ooh, that hit something good.
and he's about to fall to the ground. As he's quite unstable, they hit him with a PPC, which means he's definitely going to the ground, but he lost a leg. Okay, it can happen.
Good to go.
Whatever good. Sometimes you can't help it,
Double time.
sometimes it just happens. So we try and preserve as much stuff from this one as possible. but actually our friends might have other ideas and might
What's up, boss?
destroy him a bit. So
On the
you
move.
are quite splashy, which means we're going to turn off the MRMs and we're just going in with the mediums here. Just wanted to stress him for a bit. He gets up, which means next turns we're going to most likely... Whoa, he falls down again. Okay, fall damage to the arm, but injury resisted. Fire starter can get in. Well, we move for 5 evasion. This means he'll probably focus us when he gets up, but
Roger that.
we opened his left arm, but hit some to the leg.
Orders.
Let's see where we get direct line of sight to, and we very much start keeping things quiet. We go for the leg, and we manage to get it open. And last but not least,
On my way. Double time.
we take the Whitworth in. We've got some still very much lots of armor to go through, so hopefully the expose and the mediums hit leg instead of torso. We got a heavy PPC crit. He's panicked. Please, my friends, do not destroy him. I'm working on this, I want it. Still some 40 structure to go on this leg.
Yeah, Commander.
And it's going to be the archer, because after that we have the Ifrit, and it's most likely going to destroy it. Oh, come on. You're punching out? No. No, don't do it, Ifrit. Yeah, he's actually... Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, what can you do? My guess is we missed by 1 damage, something like that.
Aye, best to let her cool down.
Which means we most likely only have 1 avatar part, and we lost all the good systems it brought, but that's what happens when allies get in sometimes. They don't want to surgically remove limbs or parts from your opposition, they just go for kill shots. That's what the Ifrit did here. He just went for the easiest way, just splashing him to death. Oh well, after taking out the course we get some 50,000 civils, we get good experience. And let's see, 2 parts of the avatar, we're obviously taking this. We might want the Centurion part. We've got 3 D4D parts in storage, but let's see what we see for systems. I just saw MRM, which means is the... Yes, there is. MRM improved. We'll have to see what we take out from the archer to get the MRM improved ammo in, but we finally have 2 bins each for the regular and heavy MRMs. This is quite good. So I think we actually won the A2 part. This brings us 1 step closer to bringing another D4D to the table. We get a part of the Phoenix Hawk, a part of the Trebuchet. We get a large laser, which we sell. LBX2, we get 2, but we sell. LRM20, we sell. C3, we have 2, so this one we can sell, but C3I we didn't have. So we're probably keeping this one. We already have, well, we only have one fire control system advanced targeting computer, so we keep this one. We get light ferro, sensors basic, which we sell. LBX20 ammo, cluster and slug, which we keep. LRM Artemis ammo and machine gun, which we sell. Also the MRM improved, which is going straight into the Archer, and finally giving us the ammo to go on sustained fire. So it actually turned out to be a very good episode, this one, because we've managed to streamline the Archer a bit. Now we've got heavy MRM and regular MRMs, and we're just launching 60 tubes of missiles at the opposition. So it's going to just melt the armor of them enemies. So I'm guessing some one-day repair, which is nothing, and when we do the repairs we're probably dropping with the Battletech, but that's something for next chapter. Thank you very much for watching. That was In the Build. See you next time.